Hello and hello. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Last Week in Germany, where I'm going to react to the top posts out of r/Germany posts from this week and the r/DE top posts this week. Found in the middle of nowhere on a hike in Germany. Did you spot it? Oh, I gave it away with that emoji. Because yes, this cigarette, this instantly screams European, if not German. Like before this Euro sign, you know, here, or even the German words or anything, the cigarette would be the first thing instantly. Oh, we're in Europe. What is this thing though? Is this like a survival kit? Like, of course you need a cigarette. First and foremost, you need a cigarette to survive. And if there's a lighter in here, it's not to start a fire, to like stay warm or cook food. It's to light the cigarette. This image shows a Wanderapotheke hiking pharmacy. Extremely ironic to have a cigarette in the pharmacy. But that's awesome. I would actually appreciate that. I would appreciate that. And I don't even smoke, but I would smoke that one. Apart from that, we got some Band-Aids and shit. That's cool, I guess. Why are Germans so unfriendly? Meanwhile, Germans. The proof is in the pudding. Or, as they say, the proof is in the Wanderapotheke. Grueling 22 months to German citizenship. Congratulations. You would have thought with a face like that, they would have just instantly handed you the passport, or whatever this thing's called. Merritz is baffled as to why he's becoming increasingly unpopular, despite constantly calling Germans lazy and eroding workers' rights. That'll do it. No offense intended, but have there actually been any noteworthy positive initiatives launched by this federal government so far? It all feels like a management of decline and misery, carried out by a group of clinically depressed individuals who stumbled into office more or less by chance due to a lack of real alternatives. Well, have you heard of the alternatives for Germany? No, I'm just kidding. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know you guys hated them this much. I mean, then again, this is Reddit, which is, you know, it definitely skews more left-wing. So does the internet in general, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know if he's, like, actually as unpopular as it seems, but he seems pretty unpopular. According to the Pope, the world is being destroyed by a, quote, handful of tyrants. Who could that be? Washington and the Vatican are at odds. The background to this criticism is the military interventions instigated by Donald Trump. You don't say. Pope Leo apparently has no intention of backing down. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Honestly, even though obviously he doesn't, like, directly represent the USA or anything, I am happy that he's an American Pope and that he's doing all this. Nuremberg is such a vibe. Yeah, especially when you shoot it on freaking whatever this is. 35mm film. Beautiful. Wow. To walk down a narrow cobblestone German road while drunk. Cool. Very pretty. Okay, so this is the big news of the week. This is why I do this, to make sure I'm up to date on all the news. Police called to settle a schnitzel dispute gone violent. A dispute over the preparation of a schnitzel turned violent in the Bavarian town of Geiselhöring. Shout out Geiselhöring. Prompting the police to intervene. A 61-year-old man verbally and physically assaulted his neighbor over what he said was a loud pounding of the meat. I like how they say verbally and physically. Like, I think once it gets physical, you can just leave the verbal part out. You know, I feel like, I mean, I know, like, that can be a crime, but I feel like once you start beating their ass with your fist, it supersedes the verbal part. That would actually be interesting. Would you get less of a jail sentence if you beat someone's ass without also, like, calling them names while you're doing it? Anyway, he hurt his neighbor over what he said was a loud pounding of the meat involved in making the schnitzel. Germany's DPA news agency reported. Wow, that's the most German crime story ever written. Yeah, that's as German as it gets. He was pounding a schnitzel, and his neighbor, of course, got mad at the noise. The older man went to the neighbor's flat in an apartment block on Saturday evening, insulting him and slapping him on the face. It was not clear if the alleged loud pounding occurred during Germany's legally mandated quiet hours. Wait, you can't even pound a schnitzel during the quiet hours? Gives a whole new meaning to Schnitzelverbrechen. Wait, this is a real... Wait, what is this? What is this? Sauce on the breading, noodles as a side dish. These and other schnitzel crimes are being collected here. Are you serious? This is an actual thing? I don't even know what a schnitzel should look like. But whatever the fuck that is, that's a crime. I'm gonna react to this whole subreddit. This is fascinating to me. The fact that this is an actual thing. Subscribe for that, guys. More Nuremberg. Kind of suspicious. I think the town is maybe got a new social media strategy. The town of Nuremberg. Just spam the Germany subreddit with pictures. Landlord says, I need to buy a new water heater for the kitchen. I'll be the judge of that. Let me see here. The water heater was broken and had to be disposed of. And you did it? Wait, I'm confused. Is this the... This is the landlord? He's telling you to dispose of the water heater? Did you order a new one? Could you write down what you just said? Then I can translate it. What? I have to use Google Translate to understand everything. Hey, me too. Right now. Hello, the water heater doesn't automatically belong to the apartment. Since it was broken, we disposed of it. You will need to buy your own water heater, which you can't. Oh, you guys need to never change, okay? Never change, Germany. You can take with it, of course. You can take it with you if you ever move out. This mustard was the greatest mustard I've ever had in my life. The meat sandwich was great, too. I want it in the UK. I like how this top reply is also just so German. There's just something very German about it. Like, this guy is just raving about your mustard. He's like, I wish we had this in the UK. And the German's like, well then, go buy some and bring it back home with you? Duh. Wow. Wagenbrüski. Wagenbrüski. Ooh. Hell yeah. Wait, who mows this grass? Who gets paid to do that? Goats? I mean, I can see, it looks like someone's actually out here mowing it. Like, there's lines. The heck? Oh, is it this guy? This is the homeowner? It's a big yard. God, this would be insane to live here. Freaking beautiful. Could go out into this field and just throw disc golf discs all day long. Shout out Simon Lizotte, best German disc golfer, one of the best disc golfers of all time. All right, we're going to learn. I'm going to learn. Is this sauerkraut by Hagenstenberg good quality? I'm going to guess no, by German standards. This guy says there are no real bad German prepared sauerkrauts. Oh, okay. Oh, they say, this guy says it's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye out for that then. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.